Oh my God. Good morning, Nigeria. Good morning, Africa. Good morning, world. My name is Barrister Pink Republic, aka the Princess of Umokbo Oka Anambra State. Today, there's a lot to talk, gist, and I hope you enjoy the show. So pay attention. Today, I want us to kick off with relationship counselors online. Because if we don't start speaking out, you will find out that there are some, they call them weary, crazy people. There are some crazy people that are online giving out relationship advice based on their own experience, not other people's experience. So this topic stemmed from a video I watched. How one lady was saying that if your man is warning you about a particular person and you argue about it, that means you are cheating on that person. Now cheating, you know that we now have lesbian partners, we have straight people, which is the original one. From the way she sounded, it sounded as if you argue or ask the question, why do you want me to stop talking to that person or stay away from that person, it has labeled you as though you are what? Dating that person. You see, why people always demand for certification is very important. There's a lot of illiterates out there who does not have two versions, have two opinions, but they will dish out this thing and people will confidently believe them. I've said this thing before, why I don't believe in all these church things and spiritual stuff was because of one of my uncle when we were growing up. I don't want to call his name, but his name starts with A. He lost his job. It's not that he lost it, he retired, right? Immediately he retired. I don't know if it's frustration that started kicking in. He was somehow frustrated. All of a sudden, he became spiritual. His wife was taking care of the house. Yeah. His wife was taking care of the house. Expenses, everything you can think of. But the thank you, this my uncle. He's my uncle. The woman is not my direct auntie. It's auntie through marriage. The thank you this man gave to this woman was very bad. And me, I will not support bad thing. Do you know what this my uncle did? He has started going to these spiritual houses and they've been feeding him to be careful about his wife. For no just reason. All of a sudden, on his birthday, the wife gave, back in those days now, there are rappers they call name, key, short case, all this kind of thing. All of a sudden, my auntie bought clothes because he likes tying wrapper at home, right? Martin bought a wrapper, the one they call key, key. This my uncle. Instead of him to say thank you, just collected the gift, didn't say anything to her, took it straight, directly to his spiritualist, advisor, pastors, doing marriage counseling. And the guy said he should return it because she wants to use that wrapper to tie him. This is an innocent woman who thought that since things are now bad, let me be contributing to the family. Look at how she was paid. I hope the pastor out there is happy that the marriage scattered and they went their separate ways. It was after the marriage scattered and they went their separate ways. That's when they found out, he found that his wife is a good wife. So all of a sudden, so before this online relationship counselor, we have all these people, they call themselves relationship experts in church, marriage counseling. What are you counseling? What are you counseling? Scattering people's home, just dishing out advice just because you have mouth. Now they've entered internet. A girl that has no experience or is even the bad person in that relationship, she knows, the lady that was saying this, she knows what she did with her own wife. That since you are asking why, is because you are dating the person. Madness. Is it not the same relationship expert that somebody was going to her for relationship advice? On top of that relationship, his wife died. On top of that relationship, on top of that advice, both of them don't knock for the office. Advice. The relationship expert married the man. No, I don't want people to be paying attention to this. I'll call them mad, insane people. Be careful how you pay attention. Men, women, do not follow these people. There's another one I saw. The lady was carrying orange hair, to match, and all she was saying, you are out there, your mates are enjoying in relationship or something like that. I don't know what she was saying. You are fooling yourself. Let me tell you, every relationship is unique in its own way. You cannot use one relationship to judge another relationship, and that is the mistake people kept making. And say, as this person relationship is, that is how I want. No, there's no templates. That's what people don't understand about what is called a good relationship. Oh, praise the Lord, it has started raining. I hope you can hear the sound. So I want to drag this thing outside, because why? I saw divorce notice, right? They say Simi and her husband, they are divorcing. But in another place, the husband asked the question, unlike people, if I divorce my wife, will it satisfy you people? Put it in your mind that there's a lot of frustrated people online. There's a lot of frustrated people online. Some people, when you see the way they reply on people's comments, some people will come to your page, insult you, and you'll be wondering, where is this person coming from? Some people, you will comment kindly on their page, the way the person will reply you. So come and think of the kind of people we have on the internet. To me, they are not normal, and their behavior is not normal. So be careful out there how you rely on these online people to be guiding your relationship. God gave us a brain. When we say a brain, for a reason. The ability to think independently. The ability to make decisions. And don't be using all these online advisors as a yardstick. And somebody will say, don't judge the book by its cover. Madam, if your cover is bad, your cover is bad. You cannot be saying, using microphone. Look at what's the name of this girl? I've forgotten that her name. It's a popular lady. She has this dating line. One lady is speaking about how she will support her husband. Madam, alagidinezi. The clothes you are wearing, spaghetti and all that, it's not even good. You want to be marriageable, but your cloth, everything, your breast is outside. Plus presenter too. Alava hancha dinezi. Let me speak like a dozen. You say Alava Jupiter na gracias. So please, I want to warn people to take note and avoid all this online relationship advice. You are your person. If you see somebody you love, you like, follow your heart. Don't follow side talks, because it is that side talk that is making you to be dragging yourself and be making your life messy, guess what? The person that is giving this advice cannot and did not know that you existed. All what they did was to pour out their negativity and their frustration out there to make another woman or man damaged. Be very careful. So let's quickly move over to the entertainment segment. We have movies. Look, today I'm presenting to you 2 action movie. I am glad that number 1 of that movie is what? A Nigerian movie. Because I know some people say, what about Nigerian movie? So I am presenting to you all The Son of the Soil. Is a 2025 movie on Netflix. Look, I don't know who produced that movie, because I had it up here to tell you people who produced that movie. This movie, Son of the Soil, should be submitted, if they will agree, to the Oscars. And there's another thing I found out about people that live in the ghetto. It's like they don't like living the ghetto. This is a man that traveled out of the country, living in America, is an American soldier. At least, gather small money, take your family out of that ghetto. People living in the ghetto, they are really suffering. You know, it's not only that at least is what they can afford. No, the environment, the surroundings. They shoot gun all the time from that movie. They cut themselves with cutlass all the time. Just imagine a child growing up in such environment. Now Agbero, they beget an Agbero now, except the Agbero want better in life. It is so sad that I watched this thing and I was like, people still live like this. Very interesting movie. I would like you people to, The Son of the Soil. And it involves people that sell fake drugs like cocaine, what they inject themselves. So there was a pharmacist in collaboration with the police, the TV police. I will not say Nigerian police, the movie police. It was Ireti Doi that was the female police. She collaborated with all these drug pushers, and they were busy pushing out fake drugs that killed people. So it turns out that a waitress that came late and had decided to change her clothes in one of the rooms mistakenly found herself in an it was very pity, as in this scene is something that you will cry if possible. She found out that the room that she was changing her clothes belonged to a drug dealer, and she recorded them. She ran out from the room and met those people. All of a sudden, when she was trying to reach out to her brother to tell him what was going on, they used bugs to kill her. So I'm not going to give you spoilers, because that brother came all the way from the US to fight the drug barons or dealers, if you might say. That is where I will put you so that you will enjoy the movie. The second movie. So the second movie, I think is The Wrecking Ship. Yeah, I think that's the story. Yeah. The Wrecking Crew is a 2026 movie on Prime Video. Featuring Jason Momoa and David Batista. So these people, I think their father sent a mail to them. The whole scene, I think everything took place in Hawaii. Yes, Hawaii. So their father sent them a message, and I don't think the message got to them, but the people that were preventing him from sending that message were terrorizing the man's children. At the end, it turns out that the governor is a suspect in those things, and that's why people keep saying that when crime is on the rise in a particular environment, they should check the leader or the governor or the local government of that environment. This movie made me to understand that. It's a must watch. These 2 action movies I just present to you is something that you'll be like this. And that our own Son of the Soil, that movie, somebody was actually bought. His butt was coming out because he ran out from the hospital, and they actually show us butt. Why? They would have arranged this. But that's what the director wants. I can't start correcting that, but I believe It is necessary for them, but to me it's unnecessary. Yeah, they would have just omitted that place. Then this working crew, there will be a time you trying to find out, are these people, the two of them, are they his sons or one is a relative? So I believe they are his sons, because they missed out that explanation. Maybe they were carried away by the storyline, but they missed out that information whereby people are beginning to understand it's the same mother, because one keeps speaking about his mother. So I believe the man had them from two different women. So that was my belief and conclusion. So and finally they rounded up the reunion of the Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Africa. Yes, they rounded up, and the summary of that reunion is disastrous, because Krista actually showed herself to be a racist. She called Nigerian the B word. Just in case you don't understand the B word means bastard, so that I don't need to pronounce it again. Krista called, when she realized that, oh, we are calling the whole nation the B word, she now said it's the two Nigerians in front of her. Let me tell you, Krista, what you don't understand. You are a racist, accept it. Learn to accept when you are wrong, okay? And everything is not attack on you. So Miriam complained that people were threatening her life and her child's life, and she suspected it's coming from Krista, because every threat, Krista was liking the threat, loving the threat. I want to also speak to the organizers. I don't know if it's Bravo or a franchise that took this upon themselves to create the African version. Do Africa a favor. Do not bring Krista again to TV. If not, it will be so biased, because people calling for Angel's sack are not calling for Krista's sack. So all those people, if you ask me, are mounted by Krista. Yeah. So the Real House of Beverly Hills, just in case you don't watch it, the Real House of Beverly Hills, Bozeman found out that her eggs cannot make children through IVF, and Kyle is really disturbing her friend going through divorce. Kyle is not supportive. So what Kyle don't understand is that is Dorit. Her friend's name is Dorit. What Kyle does not understand is that she's lucky when she had a divorce. She does not have minors, just like the way Dorit had minors with PK, right? So she does not worry who is going to meet daddy or anybody. The children are independent. They can go and visit their father on their own. But Dorit is having two children, and Kyle is not understanding that having two children might drive her crazy. So I want Kyle to be more sympathetic to her friend. And there's another lady, I think her name is Amanda. That lady can pose. She can pose. Every time I make my money, and that's what people don't understand, how irritating it is to be making business calls in a condensed area, very small space, in a car, in a bus. People don't want to know how much you are making if you are important. Do you understand? She was just posing, and to me it's unnecessary, because she would have used that time to know the girls. Because when they were planning and fix something, she was planning like a party. Some of the girls traveled. They don't value your party, because and she likes gossip side by side. The time when Dorit even confronted her about why are you speaking about my marriage when you don't know me as well as that? Do you know that this lady, yes, her children died, right? but she just used it to remove herself from that situation, and she now held it on. I know Dorit did bad, but Dorit was ready to tear her like a lion that day. Dorit would have stand back, and but the way she was holding on to the story, I'm sorry that she lost her twins when they gave birth to them about 3 years ago. But can you stop speaking about people and telling people how much you earn or what you owe, and started painting the husband as if the husband does not really contribute to the family? Now you are accusing Dorit of speaking about PK's efforts in this divorce, their children and all that, but you are bringing down your husband in the presence of every other person. I would like people to watch the Real Housewives of Beverly. It's very, very interesting. People don't like speaking much about them in Nigeria, but it's a very, very interesting show. It's a must watch. It's a must watch. Even this other Real Housewife, the Real Housewife I want them to start showing us is the Real Housewife of Dubai. I really love Real Housewife of Dubai. I'm really missing watching Real Housewife of Dubai. But another thing, I'm also suspecting that this royal clique, I think it's Gambia, they do that, like their own kind of Real Housewife. I think there will be a season 2, because they've not shown it since, because they changed the picture of the page on Showmax. So I'm suspecting that they want to upload the season 2. I would love to see Bianca and every one of them again, and they are doing good. They are doing good. This shows you enjoy watching them. I'm telling you, you thank me tomorrow. So don't forget to shop with us at Anthony Supermarket, 87B Olani Street, New Okoba, Lagos. Bye for now.